only way you build a personal relationship with the decision makers of a company is through cold emails. Right? You can submit your resume at 1,000 different places, but in the end, an HR is going to have a look at it. So it's better to at least talk to the owner itself directly, right? And the best way to approach them is through a cold email. Now, there is a proper strategy to the cold email. Otherwise, you will just get rejected on your day one or get ignored. You will not get a reply, and your communication will just drop off right there. All right. Most people do that. I have seen a lot of bad cold emails and I've fixed a lot of them. Do not do all these mistakes. I'll be revealing all of those in this particular video, and I will also show you how you can craft your own cold emails so that you get a reply and to take the communication forward. Before I go ahead and reveal how you can send your cold email, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because in this channel we talk about digital marketing, sales funnel, freelancing, job hunting and entrepreneurship. And all of this content is going to be injected straight into your YouTube feed just by hitting that subscribe button. So do it and let's get started. So this is a quick cold email funnel. Okay, it starts with lead generation. You pick a niche, you find clients, you find their problems, start publishing, build a personal brand, do all those stuff. Next is the part of cold email. Now, before you send that cold email, make sure that your website contains all those things. Your website is fully prepared. You have a proper social media profile which is optimized. You have a resume on point. So all of this I'll be suggesting you going forward, but you should have all those things in place, because whatever they ask, you need to be able to show it to them. You need to have a case study as well. You need to have a portfolio in your place. So all those things, whatever you have discussed so far, you need to have all those things in place. All right. Now, on the very first email, mark this, which is the biggest mistake that most freelancers make. Do not send a job application. Do not ask for a job on the very first email. This is essentially selling. You're selling your skills, and selling is seduction. You need to nurture your clients. You need to nurture your prospects. Nobody is going to hire you from day one unless they are really in the need of somebody who can take care of their marketing activities, right? So in the very first email, what you need to do is to create certain high value content. For example, let's say a case study. Let's say you are selling Facebook ads. If you have good case study behind you, that you know how to run Facebook ad and you have proven results, prepare a case study, right? Prepare a small document of 3 pages, and in the very first email you send them saying that, hey, like, my name is Jayant and I love your website. I came across your website through so and so searches or so and so Instagram profile. Just happened to check out your website and it was phenomenal. And I have been working with a similar brand in India, and I have been running their Facebook ads and I have gotten great results. Would you like to see how I got them? If yes, go ahead and please reply to this mail, and it'll be fun to talk to you. So this is a very simple email that you send to the founder or co-founder, because these people, they are always on the hunt for new tactics, new marketing strategies, new learnings, right? So you need to give them those new learnings. Do not ask for anything in return unless you are willing to provide some value from your end while beginning, because remember, you need the job. They don't need to give it to you, right? So you need to give them some value, a high value content, which can be a case study, which can be a free report, which can be like an audit on their site. But audit will be a little bit too far. I would suggest like a free report is fine, or you can combine both a report and an audit. Whatever it is, make a content, maybe 7 to 8 page content, which is extremely high value that they can use to build their business. All right. That is how you need to structure your first cold email. Now the next, we need to take care. Now, further down in the funnel, let's say you are able to get a reply from the co-founder or founder or CEO. You need to ask for a smaller commitment. Now, you've given them an audit, you have given them a high value content that they can use to improve their funnels. Next up, what you need to do is to give them a smaller commitment. Ask them to give you a smaller role. For example, let's say you are an email marketer. Ask to write like 5 emails for them. Write it for free. Do not even ask for money if you don't have that much experience. If you have experience, take a little bit of money. Make them conduct a small ask them for a smaller commitment on you, a low risk commitment that does not really harm their business. All right, and deliver with all your might everything that you have gotten. And if you deliver good results with a smaller commitment, then you go ahead and pitch for a bigger long-term project. That is how you need to structure the funnel. Do not ask for a long-term project on day 1 of your email. That is the biggest mistake that people make. All right. Now, what if you do not get a reply? What if the prospect does not reply you back on time, or they opened the email but they forgot to reply you back? What would you do then? Right? In that case, all you need to do is to start following up. So in the follow-up, I have a proper structure in mind. This is how you follow up. Step 1, like in the follow-up sequence, the first touch, that when you start talking to the founder or co-founder, it's basically like you start with an intro. Hey, I'm Jayant. I'm an email marketer from India. And next, how did you find them? Like, I was just searching for best fitness brands in New York City and your website came up. And I really like the website. And I love how you are developing your social media. I'm pretty sure your business is booming. And you can put an one-line achievement. Did you know? Did you know? You can write like, I've been working with a fitness brand here in India and we have been seeing some great results with email marketing. And I wonder if you'd be interested to see how this brand grew their revenue by this X with just emails, and you can actually implement these strategies in your business. So let me know if you're interested. I'll send you the case study right up. So here I'm getting a reply. I'm asking for a reply. I'm not asking for their time, not a meeting, just a reply. Once they give a reply, you give them that. Then you ask for another commitment. Would you like me to do a free audit in your website? If your high value content offer, the content that you are giving them, is worth it, they will definitely say, yes, it would be lovely if you can go ahead and audit my funnels. Next, do a good job, then pitch them for a service. Like, you can tell them, hey, here is where you are going wrong and these things you can improve, and I can help you improve all of those. Next, you ask for a smaller commitment. Give me the access for like 6 days and I will help you craft great emails. I'll have a proper sequence in mind, and in 6 days you'll start seeing some results. Now within that next 6 to 7 days, you offer, like, you deliver what you advertise. Basically, you deliver what you advertise. And in fact, you go ahead and tell them that if you do not deliver what you advertise, you actually will be returning back their investment, whatever they're paying you for that smaller commitment. Guarantees are important, right? That makes people feel safe. And what kind of business would you be running if you are not providing guarantees, right? When I said think like an entrepreneur, this is what entrepreneurs do. They make their customers feel safe. They do not keep the monopoly to themselves. Rather, they serve their customers, and you need to serve your customer by providing them guarantees. All right. Next, while in follow-up, you tell them, the first line has to be like, hey Mark, I'm like, hey Mark, this is a quick follow-up, and just wanted to let you know that I closed a deal of $10,000 for one of my clients, and it would be lovely if I can get in touch with you, and would you like to know how we did it? Let me know with a reply. Follow-up 1, you tell them that you're following up. Next, one-line achievement, ask for a commitment, right? Follow-up number 2, if they still did not reply to that, again, make sure that you tell them that you are following up. You can tell them, I know that you are busy, but I think this will interest you. I recently gotten 7 ROAS from another one of my clients, and it will be lovely if we can discuss on this stuff, because I am just as intrigued in learning about this particular skill as you are. Right? So every follow-up, you add one success story. So it's just one-line success story that you are giving to your prospect. All right? Because these success stories, these one-line success stories, they build your authority. Right? They build your authority within just one line. And do not make your follow-ups too long. follow-ups, if you are making them too long and nobody is going to read anyways, so better to make them like tweets, 140 characters or something like that, right? Or not necessarily 140 characters, but make them very, very short so that they can just, it's like a TLDR, right? Too long didn't read kind of things. So they just open it, they see what you're providing, and they give a reply, right? They check out your previous email, then they give a reply. And it's not like you do not follow up. Like when you ask me the ideal number to follow up, I would say for me 6 to 7 times is the number of follow-ups that I do. 6 times, yes, that's, you heard that correct. Most, like a lot of people, they tell me that they give up after the 3rd attempt. No, do it for at least 6 times, and every follow-up has to be like some 3 days apart. So 6 times means about 18 to 20 days apart, right? Within 20 days, if somebody does not respond, then you should actually give it up. Like 20 days is fine, right? And you can also, if you get another case study, if you learn something new in your field, you can obviously send them another cold email later down the line, 2 months, 3 months down the line. Tell them that you have gotten this achievement, that achievement, and just try to grab their attention. But do not spam them a lot. Once in 3 days is fine. And try to send them value-based email. Have like 6-7 case studies ready, or 3-4 case studies ready with you, and send those case studies to them on the email so that they get value out of them, and in return you also ask them for a smaller commitment, right? So that's it for today. This is how you actually craft a cold email, and in next videos I'll be telling you how you can craft a case study, right? Because case studies, they are the high value content offer that a CEO or a founder actually admires. And this very same strategy you can use for your freelancing and your job both. Alright. So if you like this, do subscribe to my channel, and also follow my Facebook group. I'll put the link in the comment. And we talk about a lot of stuff: entrepreneurship, job hunting, freelancing, digital marketing, and sales funnels, and so many other things. So I hope to see you in there.